back to the TRUTHSERUM podcast. I'm your co-host PJDRIZZLE, and I just want to say we have a lovely guest for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, repost, and reshare to all social media platforms, and check out episodes 65 and 66 right now on the YouTube channel for the podcast. Now, I'm gonna give my guest the floor to say her introduction and 3 things about yourself in general.
So hey, you guys,
Are you
I'm
doing
Sunny.
woosah?
Why can't I breathe?
I don't know what was that. I thought you were doing woosah. Like,
Hey, y'all, don't listen to him. He's tripping. So my name is Sunny. I don't know how
you
to
sure about that?
introduce myself. Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Okay.
Sunny,
Whatever you say.
Sunny. My name is Laurencia.
Okay.
My brand is Sunny Cherise Day. So
That
you can
wasn't so
call me
hard.
Sunny.
I'm
Hey, be nice to me.
sorry.
Um, so I am 40 years old. I am a mother of 5, and I am a model for fun. So Sunny Sharice Day is a brand. Um, Body confidence, love yourself, all of that. Be who you are. That's who I am.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. So, with you like having 5 kids, like, is it hard for you, or is it like now, um like at this age that you're comfortable, like you have your own routine?
So yes, I've technically been a single mom for 14 years.
14 years. Okay.
I've been put into a routine, so everything is like clockwork. I know what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, so that I'm
Mhm.
giving myself time for me. Um, my oldest is going to be going to be 15 in a couple
Okay.
months, so she stepped into the role of mom. So I have help, but
Okay.
yeah,
That's
they're
nice.
pretty
That's
happy.
that's good to hear. All
I
right.
have 2
So
children with disabilities.
you do?
Go autism awareness. Yes, I
Okay.
do. I do. I
Mm-hmm.
do. So there's never a dull moment. Let's just put it that way.
Got
It's
you.
a
And
lot
like,
of fun.
has there been like hard times like with the 2 kids that have autism?
Absolutely. Absolutely. My 9-year-old spent 5 months when she was born in the NICU. So there was a lot of me dividing myself amongst 3 children at the time. Still trying to be a good mom to the 2 at home while I, hid my depression about my baby stuck in the NICU,
Yeah.
surgery after a day old, multiple surgeries since. She is deaf, so she wears a hearing device.
Okay.
Um, she was on a feeding tube for 7 years, oxygen for 6 years.
I know that
So,
could be a lot.
oh yeah, it definitely is a lot. But we're in a good
Yeah.
place now, so life is flowing.
All right. That's good to hear. All about being positive.
Absolutely. Finding the positive in the negative, finding a reason to smile instead of cry. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Sonny, give me 1 second. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm sorry. I'm not being professional. Give me 1 second.
I'm sorry, PJ's lucky I like him. Come on, PJ, you got this.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Okay. Hold up, this one more thing. Okay, so yeah, so basically, where did we leave off? You was talking about your kids that have autism, and now you're at a good place.
We're at a good place. Um,
Yeah.
my daughter was actually born with something called a congenital diaphragmatic hernia. So
Mhm.
she had a hole in her diaphragm, and in order for
Okay.
them to repair it, she had to have surgery at 1 day old.
Yeah.
And she ended up
But
having a smaller lung, so she struggled breathing. Both of her lungs collapsed at birth,
yeah.
so she had been on oxygen for a long time. She's a strong girl.
Okay. And they managed to like resolve the issue and like get rid of it.
It doesn't go away. It is
No.
like they just
Okay.
put a patch on a hole and your tissues grow and kind of close it up. But she'll always have the issues with her lungs. She ended up needing heart surgery behind it because everything up here was squished and moved to the wrong side of her body. Um, so she'll fight that for the rest of her life.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that could be a lot on you. I know you were probably like having like your crying like episodes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, crying for no reason at all. And the funny part is, I didn't know she had autism until just about 2 years ago. But my son had already been diagnosed with autism, and they were in sync. So
Yeah.
when she would have a bad day in the NICU, he'd have a bad day at school.
Hmm.
And it was like
Oh,
all the signs were there. They've been locked in ever since she was born.
got you. Are they are they twins or no?
No, my son is
No.
13 and she's 9,
Yeah.
so they're 4 years apart.
4 years apart. Got you. Got you.
Hmm.
But look, like now, like you're at a life like where like I mean the hole is still there. So like is it like a permanent like patch, or is it something that could like easily like peel off?
Well, what it is, it's inside. It's, you know, on her diaphragm. And
Yeah.
what it'll do is eventually it'll grow, the tissues will grow into it. So it'll always be there. But the
Mm-hmm.
tissue will just grow and close it up. Um,
Okay.
the problem itself, yes, is resolved. It's just the
Mm-hmm.
secondary issues that will continue.
Yeah.
So when I was 24 weeks pregnant with her, they wanted me to abort her. They told me she wouldn't survive. Um, and they told me her quality of life wouldn't be worth living. And
Yeah.
here we are 9 years later, and she's doing great.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She has
That's good to hear.
asthma, things like that, but she is breathing on her own. She's eating on her own. She's just as active as any other kid. She's just really small, but
Yeah.
you know how they say small and fierce. So
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely her.
When you mean small, like you mean like her height?
Yeah, she's small for her age.
Okay.
My 7-year-old is like this, and she's like this, 9 years old
Yeah.
down here. So she's just
Mm-hmm.
short, really short. Um, and something going on with her bones, so we'll be addressing that too. But because of her, congenital diaphragmatic hernia, there just were underlying issues that we'll address as they come up. It'll just continue. So her being deaf is a side effect of it. Blind, she does wear glasses. She'll have to have eye surgery, things like that. But her
Okay.
overall health is good.
Okay. That's good to hear. All right. All right. So now we're at the point where we're gonna do some current events. So the way that we do current events, we start off with some like movie mentions for like this weekend. Are you a big movie head by any chance?
I
Not at
don't even
all.
watch TV.
You don't watch TV. Okay.
I don't watch
Do you
TV.
do you watch
I
YouTube?
listen. I do. I do. I watch Pop the Balloon is my thing. Like I
Okay.
love love. So I love to see people connect and the energy and I love seeing that. So if it's something like that, I'll watch it, but other than
Hmm.
that, I do not even watch TV.
Got you. And then when was the last time you saw a movie?
Um I watched The Sound of Music with my kids the other day.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a little bit old, but there's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like I think we watched it in school. I never watched it like
Yeah, I was
like
like 10 when I watched it. I love that movie.
mm,
I just,
like I
it was
don't
like
know if
sing
if
along.
I would I don't know if I would watch it on my spare time, but like yeah, like
It's a
it's a good
great
movie.
movie. Come
It's a
on.
good movie,
It's
not great.
love. There's love in
Hmm.
there. It's so beautiful. But I don't
All
watch
right.
TV.
Wait. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Regarding that you love a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have like a good co-parenting lifestyle with like all of your fathers of your kids?
So I have one father for all five of my children.
Okay.
We were together and married for 20 years.
Hmm.
Um, and we do not have a relationship. He chooses to not be in their lives. He provides support, but he's not physically in their lives. There is no bad
Yeah.
blood between us. We just mutually
Okay.
agreed to go our separate ways.
So because like I don't want to say it, but like it's giving like vibes of like because you said that he's not there physically, so like but
Right.
he's like he talks to them like through the phone.
Not really. He
Okay.
lives a couple states away.
Yeah.
Let's just say he's dealing with his own depression and his
Yeah.
own childhood traumas that aren't allowing him to be his best self.
Hmm.
Um, so him leaving the home was to better himself mentally.
Okay.
Um, his
But
presence wasn't good here. He
what
has
about the
access to
kids?
the
Like
kids.
okay.
He has access, he can call them whenever he wants. Um,
Yeah.
he just doesn't, unfortunately.
Because I didn't want to
Yeah.
say it, but it's
It's
giving like
okay.
deadbeat in a
Well,
way.
I won't make any excuses, and I won't put him out there
Okay.
to be that.
Yeah.
He's just dealing with himself. I won't let that
Hmm.
hinder the growth of my children or myself. So he's making his own bed, There's nothing that I can do for him anymore.
Yeah.
Um, Sometimes you just gotta let them go and they gotta figure it out.
Got you.
That's
Can
really
I
all
ask
that
like
really has to do.
what happened with the relationship with the whole marriage?
Well, when we got together, I was really young. I was like 19,
Yeah.
and uh, I didn't grow up with, a positive influence on how to be a wife and how to be a mom. I just
Hmm.
figured it out as we went along.
Yeah.
Um, he never did. I stuck it out thinking, this is what's best for the kids. But one day I just had to wake up and love myself more. I went through a really dark depression. He wasn't there for me through it. Um, I had become suicidal at one point,
Okay.
and one day I just said enough's enough. The abuse turned from me to the kids, and that was where I had to draw the line. Um,
When you say abuse,
I,
like he gave you abuse or you gave the abuse?
well, there was verbal abuse,
Okay.
almost as if he wanted to keep me in this space. He didn't want me to grow. So when good things would come about, he'd make sure to just knock that down. Um, Killed a lot of my dreams. And I just got, I got tired of it when he started snapping on the kids and the verbal abuse turned to them. I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't just sit
Okay.
there and watch them, be unhappy. And the whole time I'm trying to make it work so that he was there for them, when in all actuality, it was best for him to not be there for them.
Yeah.
So I just put it this way. He was put in my life for a purpose, and it was to give me my 5 beautiful blessings. But I got it from here. I'm gonna make sure they have a good chance at life.
Okay. All right.
So I gave him the option.
Let me ask you this. Do the kids like still like ask for him, like to see him like face to face?
No, I hate saying it. They were happy to see him go.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I hope
Yeah.
he doesn't see this. I mean, maybe it's good if he hears it. I don't know. But yeah, he'd walk in the room and everybody would shh, Daddy's here. You know,
Yeah.
it was just really depressing. So he
Wait, so
just
he has like
like
come back before?
no, no. Um, we've been separated for a little over a year.
Okay.
We got divorced about 2 months ago.
Hmm.
So when he left, that was the last time we've seen him.
Yeah, because you mentioned before that you was a single mom for 14 years.
Yeah, he was here, but he wasn't involved with the kids.
Okay.
So everything pertaining to them was me. He didn't, go to ball games. We didn't eat dinner as a family. Um, he was, I hate even saying this, but he was more like a babysitter. If
Yeah.
I needed to go somewhere, I knew there was an adult in the house with the kids. They weren't home alone, but he was not involved with them.
Okay.
So not a lot of memories made to where they can say, "Oh, you remember that time me and Dad did this?" Like they don't have that. It's always been me.
So even like when he babysat them, like he didn't do anything like with them while he babysat. Like he just sat with them and watched them.
Now, he would sit in his own space and they would be in their side of the house and he would exist but never coexist.
Yeah.
So it was like he
Like
wasn't even really
never asked
here.
them. Yeah. Like how are you doing? How was
Yeah.
your day? How's school going? Like how your grades looking like?
Out of 14 years, he may have done that a few times, but not
Hmm.
as much as, you would want your father to do, you know. Um, you would want it every day. Most kids need that. Um, but most days he'd come home from work and he was already in a bad mood, so they knew not to say anything. He didn't like noise, so they had to be quiet, and it was just really depressing. So, yeah. And I mean, they're kids, what do kids do? They make noise, they play,
Yeah.
that's what they do. So
Yeah.
I just think, at the end of the day, he didn't know what he was getting himself into when he continued to have children. You
Hmm.
probably should have stopped after the first one if that was too much, but
Yeah. Makes sense.
um, I always wanted kids, so I was all about it. But maybe he just did it for me and not
Hmm.
himself. Yeah. So I'll take some of the blame on that.
Okay. And if they did make noise, what would he do?
Oh, he'd tell him to be quiet.
Hmm.
They were terrified of him, so they'd be quiet.
Hmm.
And my oldest two have phones, so they would, keep me in the loop what's going on when I'm not here. Um, he leaned a lot on my older daughter to mother the children, so he didn't have to father them. And yeah, so it became a point to where I couldn't even leave to go do anything, grocery shop, anything, because all the responsibility was put on my oldest. And that's not fair to her.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's a big
so after a while,
responsibility.
it is, especially with, a toddler. Um, there's a 10-year age gap between my oldest and my youngest. So, my oldest was changing diapers when I wasn't here and doing baths and all that stuff instead of, dad.
Yeah. Instead of like
So,
living their own their own life. Like,
right, right. Being their own people, their own little people, they were restricted. So,
yeah,
yeah,
that's crazy.
I know, I know. Sometimes, I mean, he'd take them outside or something, and because I don't go outside. I
Hmm.
didn't used to go outside.
Okay.
So it'd be like, okay, well, mom, can we go outside? I'm like, well, ask your dad because he'd have to go with you. And if he went,
Yeah.
then, they could go, but he was the outdoorsy one, so he liked to go out.
Can I ask, like, why you're not an outdoor person?
So, like I said, I went through like this really dark depression, to
Hmm.
where my house was like pitch black and I didn't want to see the light of day.
Yeah.
Um, and so I just never went outside. And then aside from that, I don't like bugs. Who does? So if I
Okay.
get bit by one mosquito, I'm out. That's over.
Hmm.
Party's
Yeah.
over. But now things are different. I will say the day he left, it's been the best time of my life. I'm actually outside every day.
Okay.
Um, the sun is my energy.
Yeah.
The rain, it empowers me. Like everything about outside has just brightened up my whole life. So, our separation was needed for myself for growth. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, what are like some of your hobbies like that you do outside now?
So I am a very social butterfly.
Okay.
So I
Hmm.
just
Hmm.
I'm very social. I go out and I want to interact with people.
Yeah.
So on the weekends, me and the kids are out. Whatever's going on, we're there. I live in a small town, so they do, little street events where they'll close off the streets and the whole town is there and we're in it. Like whatever is going on socially, I
Mhm.
want to be there. I just love to be around people and just I can talk for days. And
Okay.
for some reason, I
What
draw
happened?
in people like they just attract to me. So, um, I do a lot of therapy sessions.
Yeah.
But if I'm not doing that, I'm going and checking on my friends. I only have like two close friends. I do well checks on them, like let's have a session. What's going on in your life? Let's talk about it. Um,
Do you ever go
yeah.
out with your friends?
I'm not a clubber or nothing like that, but I did like a couple weekends ago. A friend of mine wanted to go to a concert. She didn't want to go by herself. So
Yeah.
I went with her. It was like a mariachi type of thing, and I had no clue what was going on, but I make the best of every situation. So I
So
was
you
in
had
there
fun.
dancing and having a
Okay.
great time. Yeah. Like it
Okay.
was it was nice. And I probably stayed out till like 2 in the morning. So very rare, but if I do go out, it's usually to support one of my friends.
Okay. And who's watching those kids while you was partying till 2?
They're in the bed sleep,
They were in the
and
best.
my
You sure about
and my
that?
oh, so that's another great thing that I have. implemented into my home. I've raised my children very well. So when I shut my house down, they are to stay in their space. Where I put them is where
Okay.
they stay. So they
Yeah.
know when it's bedtime, they don't get to roam around and do nothing. The only reason they come out of their beds is to go to the bathroom. Um,
Yeah.
so I don't have that problem. And then I have cameras all over the house. So if I catch them up, I can always just be like, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But I've never had that problem. When I shut it down, I shut it down. My kids are 12-hour sleepers. I
Mhm.
train them to do that from birth.
12 hours?
12 hours. They will stay in the bed until I go wake them up.
Okay. Because
So
you know
they
that
are
they still got
safe.
school.
No, no, I don't go
Like
on school nights.
okay.
I don't go out on school nights. And I
No,
don't go
I
out on.
was referring to the you saying that your kids like sleep 12 hours. Like they still got
Yeah.
school like to get up in the morning.
So I put them to bed at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
They get up at 6 o'clock every morning. On the weekends, I let them stay up. Only on Friday nights, they're allowed to stay up past 9 or 10. And I
Hmm.
let them just watch TV because we don't have to get up early on Saturday.
Yeah.
But Saturday nights, 9 o'clock, because we are faithfully in church every Sunday morning.
Hmm.
We are at church from like 8 o'clock until about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So they're not allowed
Uh-huh.
to be tired for church. That's
Hmm.
right.
Praise the
And
Lord.
so really the only night they get to stay up late is Friday nights.
Okay. That's reasonable. Like
Yeah.
yeah, that's reasonable. Um. So let me ask you this. Let me see. Okay, you know what? Let me get right into the finishing the current events. Yeah.
Okay.
So the reason why I said like if you were a movie head because basically wait, so you telling me you said the last movie that you watched was Sound of Music. So you're a big like musical fan, right?
Um, Sorta. I think it comes with the kids thing. We, do a lot of Disney, so
Mm-hmm.
it's always singing in every movie. So I know a lot of Disney movies, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so look, it's a good thing that you mentioned Disney because there is this new movie called Zootopia 2.
Oh,
I don't know.
my kids are already on that.
They heard of that
I
movie?
haven't seen it, but
Okay,
I believe they have.
okay. So they go to the movies by themselves.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
So who takes them?
Nobody. We have
So
Disney Plus.
but that's still a new movie in theaters. It's
Oh,
not
well,
on
then they
Disney Plus.
haven't seen it yet, but they tell me about it. No, my
Okay.
kids don't go to the movies.
Hmm.
Like I said, I live in a small town, so we don't even have a movie theater here.
Oh, you guys don't? Okay.
Yeah, we have to like drive to the nearest city to go to the
Yeah.
movies. But I
Yeah.
don't take them because they don't sit still for more than 5 minutes. So what is the point?
Yeah.
Yeah. And at home, if we watch a movie, we'll have movie night or something. The movie gets paused about 10 different times because somebody needs to get up and do something.
Yeah.
So we don't even do anything outside that requires you to pay attention.
Okay. So like they gotta use the bathroom, they want snacks, they want drinks. Like I know,
Somebody
like
gets bored and they want to go to
mhm.
bed, and it just never, yeah.
Okay,
So we'll put a movie on and the movie watches itself.
okay, all right.
But they'll stop for all the songs and
Yeah,
everybody will sing together. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. A nice little sing along.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. You also have yeah, you also have Netflix too.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Usually they'll say, "Mom, I need you to download this," or "Mom, put your password in," and then
Yeah.
I'll just put the password in. But I don't. The only thing I don't allow them to watch is YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not age appropriate, in my
Gotcha.
opinion. Or
Mhm.
TikTok.
Mhm. Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
do TikTok. Yeah. No. No.
Or
No.
Instagram.
Yeah. That
My
too.
children are not
Yeah.
on social media.
do you know that? Like seriously.
I'm good. I'm so good. Like I am that mom. I'm
Uh,
so overprotective.
mhm,
Before they're ever exposed to something, I make it clear you come and you ask me about it, and
mhm.
I'm very open and honest with my kids. So if they come at me and they ask, like, let's say for sex or something, I'm gonna break it down, and then we're gonna get the Bible because it's in the Bible, and we're
Mhm.
gonna talk about it
Yeah.
before they're ever exposed to social media,
Okay.
ever.
Wait, so you don't do the birds and bees? Like you talk about like the real like deal.
We talk about what they have questions about. So
Okay.
if they don't ask, I don't bring it up.
Yeah.
But if they ask, I'm gonna tell them what it is.
Yeah, because you have to.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't. They don't keep secrets from me. We don't do that diary stuff. My daughter will write in her diary and then read it to me.
Hmm.
Like we
Okay.
are very open.
All right. And honest.
Yeah, and they
Gotcha.
know exactly what kind of pictures mommy takes on social media. They know
Hmm.
exactly what I do.
Hmm.
They ask, I tell,
And wait, so they know like okay, so and they're okay with that?
because they understand why I do what I do.
Okay.
Um, they don't have access to my Instagram or Twitter and things like that. But when I do have photo shoots, I show them the appropriate ones for them to see. But
Yeah.
they are well aware that mommy is a nude model.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. And okay, so my next question for you, is your hair naturally curly or you use like rollers,
This
hair
is
rollers?
weave.
This is weave? Oh,
This is
okay.
not real. Yeah.
So
These are
we're
called
just being fake right
crochet
here.
braids.
Okay,
See that
all right.
nice part? These
Yeah.
are crochet braids.
Those are
So
braids?
my hair is corn rolled underneath, and
Okay.
these are put on top of it.
And you said those are crochet braids? Because they look like
They,
curls.
they are, yeah, they're curls. Crochet hair, crochet.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Sometimes I have braids. Sometimes I'll do these. It just depends on my mood. Sometimes
Gotcha.
I wear wigs. Um, I have four daughters,
Yeah.
and they all have a lot of hair. So if I were to be natural all the time, I wouldn't have time to do my hair because
Yeah.
I'm always doing theirs. So
Mm-hmm.
I just do stuff that lasts for a while. So I'll pop a wig on sometimes when I'm lazy, or I'll do my crochet braids because
So
it'll last.
crochet
Yeah.
hair.
Or crochet hair, I'm sorry.
Those are not braids. Those are curls.
Yes, yes, they are. They are curls, guys. Yes.
Okay, all right.
You get a
Are
good
you
set. I look nice. Jeez, PJ.
yo? You look nice. Okay, are you happy? You look nice.
No, don't do it to please me.
You told me to tell you that you look nice. All right. So look, what was I about to say? Are you the only child?
No, I am not.
Okay, so
I am.
yeah.
On my father's side, there are six of us, and on my
Mhm.
mother's side, there were four of us.
They were
Oh, no, there are. I'm sorry.
like they passed away or something. Like they were.
I don't really talk to them. They're over there. Yeah.
Okay. Is
So
there beef?
there's a no, no, no. You just,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta. Sometimes you have to remove things from your life that aren't good for you. So yeah.
And how often do they
Uh,
come over to like visit?
I haven't seen them in a couple years.
Okay.
Not close with my mom's side of the family. My dad, I just left. I was with him for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Um, that's my family right now. Yeah.
Got you. But there's no beef. Like you just
No,
like
no.
you're not with
I
them.
let them live the life they want to live
Mm-hmm.
without me in it.
Yeah.
They are just very negative, very, the energy just doesn't work for me, and I choose to not have that around my kids. Again, I don't keep my kids from anybody. I'm not that person.
Okay.
Everybody has access to them. They just choose not to reach out.
Okay. But it sounds like beef
So,
because you mentioned negativity like that they have like towards you.
all right. So, if you know a person that constantly comes to you complaining about the same thing, but they aren't making changes to fix that,
Yeah.
they just always complain, complain, complain. That's bad energy for me because
Hmm.
I'm only going to tell you one time what I would do if it were me.
Yeah.
And if you come at me again with the same thing and it's always the same thing, I don't want to hear it anymore.
Okay.
So you make your choices, live your life. I wish them well. I pray for them all the time, because I don't wish bad on anybody. But everybody makes their bed. They choose their life. We all grew up in the same house, but we're all in completely different situations, and they chose to stay the way they grew up instead of being better people. So it's just an influence that I don't want around. I just don't want it.
Yeah. It's bad energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'll always love him. I love
Okay.
y'all. I do. If y'all are watching this, I love you
Yeah.
with all my heart, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna love you from afar.
From a distance.
Yeah,
Keep it cordial.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they know where I live.
Okay.
So I don't tell them you're not allowed over here, nothing like that. I just last time I talked to him, I said, "Look, I love you, but have a nice life."
Hmm.
That's it.
And they didn't hit you up like saying like Happy Thanksgiving or anything.
Um, no, but they don't have my phone number. That could be why too.
Yeah. So I think you should
However,
give them your phone
social
number.
media, but there's still social
Mhm.
media. If they really wanted
Yeah,
to.
but a phone number goes a long way though. Like,
No, no, I got a new phone number so I wouldn't have to deal with any old negative energy. I left all that behind.
hmm. But this is your family though.
Yes, yes, it is my family. It
Okay,
is.
so they could get the new number.
They know my address. They know they would reach out to the kid's dad instead of me.
Hmm.
And yeah, so I'm good.
Okay, all right. You know
I'm
what?
totally good.
I'm not throwing 21 questions at you. I'm not trying to
It's
interrogate
all
you.
right. It's all right. It's all right.
All right. So look, my next question is, because you say you have wigs and then you also have weave. How often, do you spend on like hair, products, accessories, and like wigs and stuff like that? Like how like no no not how often. No, yeah. How often and how much was your biggest spend on hair products?
All right. So this hair is Amazon.
Okay.
This hair cost me $30, and
Okay.
I do my own hair.
That's real hair.
No,
Okay.
it's just crochet hair. It's fake as it comes. If I
Okay.
lit a match, it melt. Plastic melts.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, this is like $30 hair. It takes me an hour to put it on.
Mhm.
Um, I do my own hair. I don't go to a beautician, none of that stuff. And this hair is reusable. I can wash it and re-tighten the curls and freshen it up. And this hair will last me for months.
Okay. What do you know how to do? Because you said that you do your own hair. Like, do you do like locks, braids? You do it all, or just some?
So this is cornrows under here. These
Okay.
these are put onto cornrows. So I
Yeah.
braid.
Hmm. So
As I
that's
said,
all.
I have four girls.
Hmm.
So you kind of, I've been doing hair since I was a teenager. I was like the neighborhood hairstylist. So I just kind of started early. Um, my mom and my sister were beauticians, so I watched them, learned how to do it, and
Okay.
yeah, I don't like doing it, but I do.
Okay. Um,
Yeah,
can you do guys' hairs too?
yeah,
Okay, so like,
yeah.
if I need a retwist, like, I get you up for that.
I don't do locks.
That's crazy.
In
That's
fact,
crazy.
I used to have locks,
Okay.
and I cut them off because I didn't have anybody to maintain them for me.
Okay.
It was unfortunate, but and I tried. I just could not get that concept down.
Yeah.
But I loved my locks, and yeah, I just couldn't even maintain them. Like I said, small town, nobody here does hair,
Yeah.
so I just had to cut them off, and it was so sad.
So what do you have in this small town? Like besides no movie theater, no salons, like what do you have in this small town?
We have a drugstore, CVS, and we
Nigga,
have a dollar
every place
store.
has a drugstore. Like seriously.
And
What
everybody has a Dollar General. Dollar
that's
Generals
it.
are everywhere. Yes.
Let's
And
see.
then we
Like
have our grocery store, and then we
everybody
got
has
a
a
couple of food
grocery
places.
store. Okay.
Yeah. So it's just enough. I actually moved to this town because the school here is for children with autism, and that's where my son goes.
Yeah.
So it helped him get closer so he wasn't commuting so far away to get here.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally rooted my family here for him.
Gotcha. Cause look, um, I would say a fresh teacher. I do work with kids like of all
Hmm.
grades, and I've worked with autism kids before too, and like I know like it could be hard. Like
Definitely.
I'm somebody that's like gentle. Like I'm not somebody that's like strict like with autism. Like but the teachers that I work with inside the classroom, like they be
Hmm.
yelling at these kids like with autism.
They do. They do. And all that does is trigger them, and I can't stand it.
Yeah,
Um,
like I'm like, why are you doing that?
and it makes you think they're just there for a paycheck. They don't really love these kids the way they should. They're not as passionate about, what they're going through. Like we have no clue what their brain functions like because every kid is so different. And
Yeah,
they don't treat them that way. They treat them all as one package, and
yeah,
it's heartbreaking. It really is. I go through a lot with the school. My son is only there because he gets violent, so the regular school system didn't have a qualified person to restrain him, and
okay,
so I got called to school every day because I had to come and get him.
yeah,
So they ended up putting him there, and there there's there is room for growth in this school.
yeah,
Um, but right now in this moment, I've just got to roll with it because small towns, you don't have a lot of options.
hmm,
Um, However, I am a huge advocate for my kids, so they know don't mess with my kids. If I've got to come up to the school, they know it's a problem.
knock some
Um,
heads.
they know if they see me even put my car in park, everybody's watching like, oh, somebody messed up. Like,
Yeah,
I am the last person you want to call to come to the school because you couldn't handle something.
yeah,
Um, that's what you're there for. You're supposed to be qualified for this.
yeah.
So the school's not perfect, but it's what we have right now. So
Have you ever crashed out on anybody?
oh, I'm super professional. I don't
Why?
give a lot of chances.
Okay,
Um, and I am very understanding. Um, but when my foot is down, that's it. You're
yeah,
not going to change my mind. There's no going back. This is the direction now. If
yeah,
I'm involved, this is what's happening. It is not a discussion anymore. It is me telling you this is going to happen. Um, it's just too much going on in the world for these little petty things,
yeah.
and too many little petty things end up being bigger. So I nip everything in the bud. Like we don't do that.
Okay.
I
All
am
right.
very strict when it comes to my kids.
I see that.
I have great kids. They are amazing, smart. They've got great futures ahead of them. And I'm not letting some teacher who doesn't love their job ruin that for my kids.
Yeah, you should not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. So you never like wore like hair rollers before on your head?
No,
No.
no.
Okay, then I can't ask you this question. Um, all right. So look, I'm gonna just skip to the second current event. So look, are you somebody that does Black Friday?
No.
You never did it.
Don't I don't do it because when I was like 18, 19, I had a career with Walmart. I worked for Walmart for 10 years and
Okay.
I watched those Black Fridays and I never saw the deal in it. I
Yeah.
don't know what the hype is, people freaking out. The prices are not what you think.
Mm-hmm.
The
They're
items
not
are
low.
not worth the price. Yeah,
Okay.
they're low, but
Well,
so is the item. You're gonna get what you pay for.
yeah.
I've never once saw the benefit in a Black Friday sale.
Mm-hmm.
So I do not get up and run and get in line with these people at 4 or 5 in the morning. There's no way. I love sleep way too much.
Yeah. What's the craziest Black Friday story like do you have like from Walmart?
I've seen it all. I've seen people stealing, people fighting, people taking other people's carts. I mean, I've seen it all, and it's hilarious. Like they would tell us at a certain point, just step back. There's nothing you can do. Just let
Yeah.
these people go at it. I'm not the police. I'm not breaking up any fights. They would just go crazy. And this was in the early, like mid of 2005-ish, 2006, when I seen my
Yeah.
first one. And I'm just like, no, I'm good. I've never been interested. You can't even take your kids in there. People are so crazy. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
just not even safe. It's not worth it. I
Mm-hmm.
don't recommend it at all.
Even now, like they can't do Black Friday anymore.
Now times have changed because, after COVID, everything just completely stopped. So the
Yeah.
crowds are not like they used to be. I've wandered off into a Walmart on a Black Friday just
Mm-hmm.
to see what was left. And
Yeah.
it's almost like people don't even go anymore. There's so
Yeah.
much stuff left.
You know what they're
But
saying? That Black Friday is like canceled because like they're not even like doing like low prices anymore. Like they're taking off like 10 or 20%.
and online it's even cheaper. It's just easier to order online than it is to walk into the store.
Yeah, in the comfort of your own home.
And then what do you have Cyber Monday that follows Black
Yeah.
Friday, and
Yeah.
those deals are better than Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if it's not something that I have saved in my cart and I've been watching the price on it, I'm not even interested. I don't do
Okay.
Christmas shopping off of it. Nothing. It's just not worth it.
When you say you don't do Christmas shopping, or you do it
Not
online.
not on Black Friday. I don't wait till Black Friday to do Christmas shopping. Like
So when do you do
Christmas
Christmas shopping?
shopping starts in March.
Okay.
When everything's going on clearance. That's when you
Mm-hmm.
stock up, right after the holidays. That's when it's actually cheaper. So I
Mm-hmm.
start shopping around tax time and I get everything for Christmas. That way, come December, I'm already ready.
You sure you got everything?
Oh, I'm so sure.
Okay. Because
My
you know how
kids,
these kids like their minds
mm-mm,
change. Like
not mine.
they don't want this anymore. They want this. Like this is
One
the
thing
new.
I learned, let me tell you, my kids are not into the tennis shoes like all these, Jordans and all. My kids are not those kids.
Hmm.
They don't want the latest toy out, none of that stuff. My kids like fidgety stuff, just stuff to do. And what I've
Yeah.
learned is the toys from Christmas, they may last at max 3 months after Christmas
Yeah.
before they break them. So there's no way I'm going to go and invest in an expensive toy for them to break in 3 months. And my kids know Santa does not bring electronics. So if they want electronics, mommy has to buy the electronics. They know that.
Yeah.
So they
Let me
don't. My
let me
kids
ask you
are
this:
amazing.
does your kids know that Santa's not real?
Oh, Santa is real.
No, damn well he not.
You know what? Funny story. I took my kids a couple of weekends ago to see Santa. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, there are a whole bunch of kids in line waiting to see Santa, and my 7-year-old blurts out, "Mom, he's not even real. Why are we here?" And and I almost died. Like I turned around with a straight face and I wanted to
Well,
like choke her. I said, "Dude, don't ruin it for the kids that still believe. What are you doing?"
you need to know the
Like
truth.
she
That's it.
she completely blurted it out. Like, "He's not real, Mom. Look." And she was so loud. All the other parents are just looking at her.
Yeah.
I couldn't say anything. I mean, sorry. They know that, there's a whole bunch of Santas out this time of year, but she just fuck it. That's what she did.
Wait a minute, so you brought your daughter to go see Santa, and she knows that he's not real. That's just an actor, like in the
I
mall.
did not expect her to do that though.
Hmm.
Not in public the way she did. Like she
Yeah.
wanted everybody to hear her, or she just didn't care. I don't know, but she has a big mouth anyway. Like she's just loud when she talks.
Yeah.
So she may not have even meant it to be heard. She just said it the way she normally would. And it was just like, oh my gosh, she did not just do this. I was embarrassed. I was.
Okay. Did y'all still get to go see Santa?
Yeah. She
Okay. And
totally went up there,
yeah.
but she didn't say anything else because she knew I was mad about that.
Yeah. And then
She
she was
stopped.
happy, or was he
She didn't really care. She just was nonchalant about it. She
yeah.
just went up there. They called her name. She went up there and then she walked away. She didn't really care because she is
So
my blunt little child.
you
And
brought her
he's only
there for no
7.
reason.
Well, Santa was giving the kids presents.
An
So
actor was giving kids
shut
presents.
up.
Actor that needs some extra money was giving these kids
Oh,
presents.
oh, but it was a sweet gesture. It was nice. It was in the moment. It was nice. All
Yeah.
she had to do was put on her cute little smile and take the present. That's
Yeah.
it.
And be fake.
And be what?
Be fake.
It's not fake.
That is fake.
It's not fake. It's not. We know there's no Santa. We know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Just like we know that's not really Jesus' birthday. But we're not gonna talk about that, right? So
Nah.
anyway,
Okay. Anyways, okay. So the next current event is, so you mentioned that you spent Thanksgiving at your dad's place. Were
yeah.
there any like rules like that you guys had?
What do you mean, like traditions or something?
Yeah, like traditions that you guys normally
No.
do during Thanksgiving.
No. Mm-mm. No.
Okay.
So, um,
Have to shake
I
that
know I
crochet
gotta
hair.
me. Okay. So I just met my biological father 6 years ago.
Okay.
Um,
Congratulations.
before that, thank you, thank you. That was a
Welcome.
turning point in my life as well. Before that, I always believed another man was my dad. So all the
Yeah.
holidays were spent there. So it's been different going to my biological father for the holidays. So
Yeah.
no traditions, nothing like that. But this year, my son, my 13-year-old autistic son,
Okay.
led in prayer, and that was beautiful. Um,
Hmm.
they say women can't raise men, but I think I'm doing a damn good job right now. I
I'm
I
proud of you.
am, I am definitely proud of my kid. In front of all these people that he really doesn't know, my son said, "I'll do prayer," and he led in prayer,
Yeah.
and it was beautiful.
How many people were there?
Maybe 20-ish, 20 or
Yeah.
more, not too many.
Your dad has a big house?
He does. He has a decent size. about 3 bedroom.
Hmm.
It's a pretty good size house. Yeah.
Okay. So
It's
what
got
did you guys
everybody's
like
stuff.
have like? Oh, wait, what's your background if you don't mind me asking?
What do you mean?
Like, are you just like black or are you mixed
Yeah,
with something?
I'm black.
You black?
I believe
Okay.
anything touched with black is black. All that other
Hmm.
stuff doesn't matter. As soon as black touches it, it's black.
Okay.
I don't care. Yeah.
So
So
so what
everybody
you guys
has
have?
those little things in them, but they're all black.
Okay. So what you guys have?
For what I remember, I don't eat much, so I did make a
You
plate
don't?
though. I don't. I don't. I've been on a weight loss journey for about 5 years, so food is
What just
not
happened?
my priority.
Uh, what just happened? I hate you. Hold on.
I think my signal is acting stupid. I'm sorry. Can you hear me okay?
Uh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's probably my Wi-Fi. My small town Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that bad that bad small town Wi-Fi.
All right, where were we? I'm
What?
sorry.
You were talking about your weight loss journey.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I had macaroni, which my daughter made for Thanksgiving. I had a
Okay.
turkey wing. There were greens, collard greens. Um, there was fried rice, I want to call it.
Yeah.
Maybe it was called dirty rice because no, it was just rice with vegetables. Um, and then a
Okay.
ton of desserts. That's all I can remember.
What type of desserts?
Of course, sweet potato pie. There was
Hmm.
a lemon meringue. My daughter made this brownie cookie cheesecake dessert.
Okay.
Um, and I know there were like cookies and stuff like that, and maybe
Yeah.
ice cream. But like, I don't eat much, so I'll get like a taste of everything and like a little
Taste.
sampler.
What's the
Yeah,
taste?
like a spoonful, like one bite.
Okay. Mhm.
Just a little bit, and I'm good. I don't
Not you're not lying, right?
binge. Oh, I'm totally not. Like
Okay.
I I don't have the appetite for all that. And
Hmm.
I'd hate to sit there and gain 20 pounds just on Thanksgiving. That's stupid.
Yeah.
So, no, I've come way too far. I
Okay.
actually used to weigh 305 pounds.
Oh.
Yeah, 5 years
Okay.
ago, I was so depressed.
Yeah.
It was in my weight. It was horrible, and I never want to see that day again. So I am very conscious on what I eat.
And if you don't mind me asking, what are you now?
I am 175 pounds.
Okay. And
Yeah,
that's your goal number?
that was my goal number. Yeah, I actually hit
Was.
it. It
Okay.
was. I hit my goal about a couple months ago, and I've just been chilling. I'm
Okay.
good. Like, I don't want to lose any more weight. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
be stick skinny and you know, I don't want to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So I'm happy.
Okay. I'm happy that you're happy. All right. Yeah. I don't know what's
Love
so
the
funny.
skin you're in. I
Yeah.
always laugh. I can't help it.
All right.
I'm gonna laugh before I cry any day. So
Yeah.
get used to that. I
No.
love to laugh.
Yeah, me too. All right. So we got that out of the way, the current events. So now onto the title and episode number of this podcast. So the title of this episode is called Self Mastery, and this is the 67th episode. Okay.
Wow.
So the first question I wanted to ask
6, 7.
you
I
is,
had to do that. I'm so sorry.
give me a second. All right, I'm back now. Okay. Look, I told you that I was a teacher. Okay, so that's all I hear.
Yeah.
All I hear. These kids just love saying that. Like, all right. So yeah. So the first question, before you rudely interrupted,
Okay. Okay,
is what are you got everything? You good?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready.
Okay. All right. What are your biggest strengths and weaknesses?
My biggest strain has to be my faith.
Okay.
Um, I am not easily persuaded or controlled. Nobody can tell me how to feel or how to think anymore.
Yeah.
Um, I lead by faith in everything I do.
Hmm.
Um, and my weakness, probably my 5-year-old. She gets away with bloody murder. Um,
Hmm.
she can't do any wrong in my eyes. Even though
Yeah.
I know she's wrong, it's like she is the one I don't punish. Um, but yeah, it'd be my kids. I just have a soft spot for all of them. So they
Okay.
know exactly how to get to me. They're
Got you.
spoiled and loved, but they are definitely spoiled.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to ask you, because you said your biggest strength is faith. What how often, like like growing up, like you always went to church?
So no, when I was maybe 14, there
Hmm.
was a season where I went to church, but for all the wrong reasons. I just went because the boys went. Um,
Okay.
and that was the only time my whole life I went to church.
There
Um,
was some fine ish.
so yeah.
What
So
happened? What I say?
nothing. No, it was just a
So
season,
you
you
could say
know.
6, 7, but I can't say fine ish. Like seriously.
You know what? They were horrible. Boys were horrible, but I
Okay.
was young and it was boys, and I was just anyway. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
young and dumb, so
Hmm.
following behind the little boys. But anyway, so that happened for a season, and I've always believed in God.
Yeah.
I was just not depending on Him the way I should have been my whole life. And when I look back and I look at all the things I've done, He has saved me so many times. I could have had it so much worse. Um, so my daughter is a musician, and I would take her to church to play.
Yeah.
And one day I said to myself, why am I sitting in the car? I need to go in here. And I've gone every Sunday since. Um, and then I've recently got baptized in August,
Okay.
and life has just
Congratulations.
been amazing. Yeah, thank you. Me and my daughter
Well,
got baptized together.
together.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so definitely life changing,
Are
you
you
know?
crying?
No.
So why are you doing that with your
Oh,
eyes?
because I laugh so much.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No,
Tears of
yeah.
tears of laughter.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I've got a chill. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Make me get
Yeah, you doing
serious.
too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, life
You
changing.
stop. I'm good.
And I'm not going backwards. Um,
Okay.
I am like I meditate every day. Every decision I make, I ask him first.
Yeah.
Everything. Like we pray in this house so many times in one day. It's it's never enough. Like
Gotcha.
there's a Bible in every room. I've got Bibles in my car. Yeah, it's deep.
Yeah. Am I a bad person because I don't pray?
No,
Okay.
everybody's relationship with God is their own.
Yeah.
There, nobody can tell you you're doing not enough or too much. It's all on you,
Mhm.
and your life will reflect your relationship with Him.
Okay. Because I still believe in him. It's just that I
Yeah.
just don't. I don't like as you say. I'm not God fearing. Like in a way, like what like most of these women is looking for. They're looking for a guy that's God fearing. I'm not God fearing type, but I still believe in him.
Okay. I've heard, I mean, I hear people say they're spiritual, but they're not into religion. So, again, it just, they have their reasons. And that's not for me to judge. That's not for me to, I don't push religion on anybody. I don't, force them, you need to read the Bible. I don't do any of that.
Yeah.
You know, my life speaks for itself. I have my own testimonies. So
Hmm.
I have my reasons for why I pray as much as I do, or I'm God fearing. Everybody has their own individual relationship.
Yeah.
So definitely no judgment.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. So you said that you never punish your kids. Like,
I
so
didn't say
what do
that.
you? Okay, all right.
Uh,
I know you
they
don't. You say
they
you
they
don't
get
punish your
away with
5 year old.
a lot. They get
Yeah.
away with a lot, but they
Hmm.
definitely get punished when necessary.
So what's your form of punishment?
Oh, I whoop my kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And God says that's okay. You got to.
It says that in the Bible.
It might. I can't
It
a
might.
hundred percent. I can't 100% say that it says whoop
Mhm.
your kids, but it does say punish them.
Yeah, but it doesn't say whoop though.
It doesn't say abuse them, and I don't
Yeah,
abuse them,
you discipline them.
but I discipline them accordingly.
Hmm.
So whatever they're being punished for, the punishment fits the crime. I don't just haul off whooping everybody every time they get in trouble,
Yeah.
because I want to make sure that they're learning something from it. So I
Hmm.
try to use every situation in a teachable way,
Yeah.
so that everybody can see, okay, if you do this, this can happen to you, we tried. I mean, mommy's not perfect. I have my moments, but I have gotten better about, when I get angry, I can walk away until I'm ready to readdress and I'm not so angry. Um, my kids have taught me a lot of patience. I didn't used to be that way. So I look at it as growth, every day is better than the day before. That's the goal. And kids watch what you do, so
Yeah.
if you're doing this constantly, they're like, well, then I'm going to do it too because mommy does it.
Yeah.
So I have no problem owning when I'm wrong, and
Okay.
I'll apologize to them, because we all make mistakes, but that doesn't make it okay to keep doing it just because we all make mistakes, so we're all learning this life together, I like to say.
Hmm. um. Let's see. I just lost my train of thought. Um.
I have that effect.
Um. Basically, I was gonna say, what's your punishment weapon? Like, what do you whip them with?
Usually it's a shoe. That's the quickest thing I can get to, and I always got a shoe on. So if we get in the car and they already have attitudes and I know it's coming up, I just take my shoe and I sit it on my armrest so
Mhm.
they know whoever acts up, the shoe is what's coming.
Yeah.
It just depends. I don't do belts, I don't wear belts. Yeah, it just 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be my shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they better hope I don't have on a boot.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm
Because you're
joking.
gonna
I
whoop them
wouldn't
with
I
a boot.
wouldn't whoop them with a boot.
That's what you said. Live audience, live
You know,
camera.
to be honest with you, I have not had to punish them a lot lately. So I
Okay.
can't even remember what I would use.
Yeah.
I'm that mom. I'll talk a lot before I actually do something because I want to make
Yeah.
sure they hear me. So then they're not surprised. If I pop one of them in the mouth, you said you
Mhm.
wasn't listening to what I said. I repeated myself way too many times, and now I'm done repeating myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
So
they're good. They
you talk to
don't.
your kids first before you whoop them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because children with autism, and because I'm dealing with this,
Hmm.
they don't comprehend the same way as a normal child would or a child without autism would. So
Yeah.
sometimes you really do have to break things down. And I don't call it dummying down. Some people would say that, but it
Yeah.
really is that they don't understand. So sometimes I do have to pull out a piece of paper and really break it down.
Yeah.
It just, so I just treat them all, that same way. I make sure I communicate the same way so that they don't say, well, you explained it to him this way. And, I don't do all that. So mommy makes rules and I will put the rules on the wall if you forget. Do I need to write it down for you so we don't have this same situation happen again? I'm definitely teaching instead of just hauling off and whooping them.
Yeah.
I think when we were little, we were expected to have that common sense. And when we didn't, we were just punished, you know. And then look at all of us with our childhood traumas just sitting in there, like every time you see a belt, you freak out, like, oh my God, my mom used to beat me. My mom used to get the sticks off the tree, listen, I'm not that mom. I'm not. But if
I'm
the,
not gonna lie
if
to
it,
you.
what?
I'm somebody that gets trauma triggers.
Yeah,
Yeah, like basically like whenever like somebody like gets like whoopings like close to me, like I
yeah,
start to shake a little bit.
yep, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter is the same way. Yeah, you can
She
just
shakes
look
too.
at her. Well, it's not that she shakes. It's almost like she can sense emotions. So
Yeah.
if she knows somebody's about to get in trouble, she can feel it. So she's going to be the one crying like she did something wrong because she knows
Yeah.
somebody's going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Um, Before she can even own her mistake, she's already a ball of tears because she knows she's, messed up. And instead of just hauling off and whooping her, she's already suffering enough. There's no sense of whooping her.
Yeah.
Just from her crying and, breaking down lets me know she knows and she understands what she did wrong. So that's punishment enough.
Yeah.
And like my
I
son,
think
he'll
that's enough.
he'll go to school and he'll mess up at school and, they'll punish him at school. I don't see the sense in punishing him again when he comes home.
In
That
what
makes
way
no
do you mean
sense
like
to me.
they punish him?
So they have like a scoring system.
Okay.
Every day, he'll come home with his report, and in order to get a certain score, he's got to have, no mess ups or so forth. So when he messes up, his punishment is his score because daily he wants to get a good score, and he'll beat himself up about it if he doesn't get a good score. So when he comes
Yeah.
home, we'll talk about the comments that the teachers write on his report and I'll make sure he understood why he got the score he got and what he needs to
Yeah.
do next time so he can, you know, get a better score. And with him, it's just you gotta just keep reiterating with him. Whoopings, he doesn't see whoopings. All he sees is that he's being hurt. He doesn't
Yeah.
understand what the whooping's for. So those are
Yeah.
pointless.
So he sees abuse. He don't see
That's what
discipline.
he
He sees
sees.
abuse.
I whooped him one time when he was 4 years old, and he
Yeah.
remembers it in his head. That traumatized him.
Yep.
That one whooping from 4 years old.
Yep.
So
Listen.
it's no sense of just repeating that. It's just going to be detrimental to him as a man.
Mm-hmm.
And I want him to be a good man.
Yeah.
So
You don't want him to turn out bad.
definitely not. I don't want him to follow in his father's footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to know how to communicate. And, you know, he has issues with his emotions. He can't control them. And he's severely depressed. And he's on medication for all these things. And traumatizing him on top of that does nothing.
Yeah. Because like I feel
So,
like traumatizing him you're gonna make it worse.
right. And just set him back years. So he's growing. He's gonna be a great man. I'm not gonna let him leave me until I know he's ready.
Okay. Like are we talking about like what age are we talking about? You're not gonna let him leave?
Well, he is considered disabled, so he would have to go through a mental psych, you know, evaluation kind of thing before he can even move out of my house.
Yeah.
But I would never make him go. It'd be when he felt he was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's completely normal. Like when the kids are ready to like leave like on their own terms.
right, right. Like I tell them, this house is theirs. When they're grown, they can stay here. I'll be the one to leave. But they'll
Okay.
always have a home. Like this will be their home.
Nursing home?
No. What?
You say you're gonna leave. So where you
I'm
going? To a
I'm
nursing
gonna
home?
go and live my life. I am not gonna be old. I'm gonna go travel. I've always wanted to travel. I just want to
What age
disappear
are we
and be
talking
like
about
a
though?
hippie. Well, my oldest is gonna be 15, so
Okay.
she's already got her college planned out. She wants to go to Juilliard. She's gonna go probably at 17.
Hmm.
My son is 13. He's got 5 years to go. He's independent to a certain extent. I can leave him
Okay.
alone for maybe an hour a day,
Yeah.
and he's okay. So we're just gonna keep building that up. I've got 5 years to work on him. And then my littles, 9, 7, and 5. So, whew, I got 13 years for that one.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna live. I'm going to finish out this life as a mom, and then I'm gonna live for myself.
Okay. So what age are we talking about though?
Well, I'm 40 now,
Yeah, so
so 13 years. I'll be 53. That's
mhm,
okay.
that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully, I will still look the same. You know.
Yeah, hopefully.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I can always get into something. I just blend right in and just go with the flow. And I want to go on a cruise. I've never been on one of those.
Yeah, me too.
There's so many things I've not done in life, and I'm going to do them. I have a bucket list.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you check off everything on your bucket list.
Oh, well, I want to go to the
Mm-hmm.
Netherlands. That's the
Okay.
only place I want to leave the country to go, the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't want to be on a plane for 8 hours flying nowhere because that's just a waste of a day.
Yeah.
I like day trips, so I'm just gonna like day trip it everywhere. I've never been to Vegas. I'm from Texas and never went to Mexico. Like, I just need to do stuff. I need to live.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, are you somebody that saves money?
Absolutely not, because you can't take it with you when you die.
Yeah.
Can't take it with
So then
you.
how are you gonna go to all these trips without no money?
It doesn't cost much.
How,
It
how much
doesn't.
does it cost?
It was $125 ticket round trip to go to Miami,
Hmm.
and I spent the
Okay.
day there.
Yeah.
It cost me $110. I took a round trip and spent the day in Boston. It was about $175. I took a day trip to New York. I mean, it doesn't cost much.
Okay.
Nothing that you have to like save your whole life for to go do. I'm very like just in the moment, spontaneous. I like to just, if I feel like doing it, let's just do it. My bills are paid. All right, let's go. Let's enjoy
Yeah.
something. Call it me time. I'm
Hmm.
not an expensive high. What do you call high maintenance? I'm none of that. I'm
Hmm.
okay with like people watching. I'll sit somewhere and just chill and enjoy the moment and the weather, and I just like to be out. But I don't have to
Yeah.
go shopping or fancy restaurants. I don't need none of that stuff. Like that means nothing to me.
Yeah. Because you mentioned it before. You said while you were depressed, like you mostly just stayed inside.
I did, and I was on antidepressants for 8 years.
Hmm.
And instead of them helping me, I just stayed in the house. They kept me from crying. They did that. But the day that my kid's dad left, I went cold turkey on everything. And I have never been happier.
Okay.
And I got
I like that.
therapy, 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 therapy. I suggest
Yeah,
that
therapy
to
is important.
everybody. Yes,
Hmm.
I started therapy. I've been getting therapy for a little over a year now. And it's, I'm telling you, life changing.
Yeah.
Like I turned 40 and I felt like my life had just begun.
So you're not somebody that's like gonna go through like a midlife crisis like when you turn a certain age.
I don't
Okay.
know what's the
I mean,
age that
you
you
have
usually go through.
like
Honestly, in my
around 40.
opinion, that's what I was just gonna say. 40 is midlife.
Yeah.
So maybe that was my midlife, but it wasn't a crisis. It was an awakening.
Okay. All right. So look, next question is what are your most cherished personal values?
Oh, I love, I love hard. My heart is just so wide open. Um, it's a great value, but it
Hmm.
definitely opens me up to being hurt. I do get taken advantage of,
Yeah.
but I don't let that affect me. I take it for what it is, but I'm never, ever going to close my heart.
Wait, are you still getting like taken advantage of, or like it stopped?
It's more so now because I am so open and giving and I'm just wide open. Um, I draw in a lot of energy, like I said, and not everybody has good intentions for me.
Hmm.
So it just happens. But in my opinion, or better yet, because of my faith, God's going to take care of those people. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to live life with a wall up forever. I just can't.
Hmm.
So
Like, what
I,
inspired you to become a nude model?
because of the journey that I've gone through, there was a time where I couldn't look in the mirror. There was just no way. And one day I looked at myself and I fell in love, and it's just been game on ever since. Like I look at myself every day and genuinely feel like in love,
Yeah.
and it's expressive for me. And I would really love if everybody felt that way. Like I've never had any cosmetic surgery, and that should be normalized. You know, um, I used to insult myself, like, I hate this about me, I hate that. And to be able to look at myself and love every scar, every piece of me, it's amazing. Like I can't even describe that feeling. And so I just embrace it.
Got you. You mentioned cosmic surgery being normalized.
No, not having it. Like people should not be putting fake booties and fake titties.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah, I just
I thought
don't
you meant like you
agree with
agree with
that.
it.
No.
Okay.
I mean, we should do what makes us happy. I get it.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't
Yeah.
like something, you're able to change it. But
Mhm.
God made us all different, you know, and that's what's so beautiful about it. Like I have lopsided hips. That's weird to say,
Okay.
but I don't care. Nobody's gonna have the same thing.
Yeah.
We shouldn't
Everybody's different.
all look like a Barbie. Like
Yeah.
it's just not natural.
Hmm. Yeah. Everybody's different. Like
But to
nobody.
each their own. No judgment
Yeah.
ever. But I would
Hmm.
never. I would never ever add anything to this body.
Okay. All right.
And I don't work out. Maybe I should,
Hmm.
but I'm not complaining. You know, if I were constantly complaining, like, oh, look at this, then I would need to do something about it.
Yeah.
But
So you don't work out. So what do you do like to maintain like your body like stature?
it really is all about what we eat. It
Okay.
truly is. The first thing I cut out of my life was sugar.
Hmm.
I lost weight just from changing what I ate. I did go through a time where I was walking a lot. But for me, that just made my legs really tiny. So I was like,
Yeah.
that looks so awkward. So I stopped
Hmm.
walking. But I
Some twig
am
legs.
just
Yeah.
really, really careful about how much I eat. Now, I don't restrict myself from eating things I like. I just eat them in moderation. It
Yeah.
really is that simple.
Are you somebody that only eats like one meal a day, or like you do like portions like throughout every hour?
So I tried that portioning thing, whatever. I eat when I'm
Yeah.
hungry. That's how I kind of
Okay.
go. I'm
Yeah.
real bad at grazing. I'm a big grazer, like snacks. Oh man, it's terrible. Um,
Hmm.
but I just get full quick. So I don't even waste my time trying to sit there with a big old meal in front of me. There's no way I'm going to eat it.
Yeah.
So
And
it is.
you're not gonna try to like finish it. You're just gonna save it in the refrigerator.
I won't even save it. My kids will take what they'll. Yeah, more than likely I'll get something that looks so good, and I'll be like, okay, who's going to share this with me? Because I'm not going to get it if nobody's going to
Yeah.
share it with me. Because y'all know I'm not going to eat it. So I'll eat what
Yeah.
I want, and then I'll just give them the rest.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So next question. What does success mean to you?
To be honest, for me, success is when I know I've been the best mom I can be and my kids are successful or not just successful, but good human beings.
Mhm.
They are my only goal in life right now. I'm not out here chasing money. I'm not looking for anything that I don't need.
Yeah.
You know, again, with my faith, God has given me everything I need. I don't need anything extra. So my focus, my priority, everything is my kids. Um, there was a time in my life where I was, career driven. I worked a lot. I was always a manager wherever I was. I worked so much that I neglected my kids,
Yeah.
and I will never make that same mistake again.
What was you doing
So,
before new model?
I've actually been a nude model for a little over 20 years. I just took a break when I
Yeah.
became a wife and a mother.
Hmm.
And so now I'm just back at it. But before that, I've been working since I was 15 years old, got my first job, and it's just been nonstop. I was the provider when I first got with my children's father. He stayed home, I worked. Um, I did Walmart for 10 years, and then I was a food service manager. I was convenience store manager. I was very career driven. You were
Yeah.
not going to find me unemployed, like not at all. When my 9-year-old was born with her birth defect, that is when I stopped working
Okay.
to stay home and take care of her. Um, and I haven't worked since. So, yeah, I've been a
So in
stay-at-home
a
mom.
way, this new like model career like is taking off.
Um, I wouldn't call it a career.
It's
It's
not all okay.
literally it's a hobby. It's something that makes me happy, and
Hmm.
it's I know how to prioritize that. It's definitely a hobby.
Yeah.
I'm not strict on it. I'm not on a schedule with it. I do photo shoots sometimes, sometimes I don't, but my kids are the priority.
Yeah.
So I do my modeling in my free time, and I'm a
Okay.
mom 24/7. So free time is really, tight. But when I can get in and get a shoot, just doing a shoot makes me happy.
Yeah.
I get to look at pictures of myself.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay. All right.
So it's just a hobby. It'll take off and be more later, when my kids are gone and grown and doing their thing, and I'm able to, give it more of my attention. Um,
Yeah.
but it is a brand that it's slowly building, and I like
Yeah.
this pace, so I'm in no rush to get anywhere.
Yeah. There's no rush. Like take your time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. How about that? Oh, yeah. About you being like a mother 24/7 and like you love hard. Would you ever take the consideration of being a surrogate mother like to a couple, a different couple?
I have always dreamed of being a surrogate mother.
Okay.
Since I had my second child, I always wanted to do it. So I actually had to have C-sections with every single one of my kids, so I
Yeah.
don't qualify to be a surrogate.
So you have like a lot
And
of scars like in your waist area.
Um, I I got lucky. They all came out of the same scar. The doctors would just
Okay.
go through the
Okay.
same one. I think only one of
Yeah.
my kids got their own scar. But for the most
Yeah.
part, I heal pretty good, so it isn't too ugly. Um,
Hmm.
but because of two of my children having disabilities and because they were all born C-section, I can't be a surrogate. But that was a dream of mine, for a
Okay.
long time. Just making somebody else as happy as I was, because I was told I would never even have kids, and here I am with
Yeah.
five. So to be able to give somebody that gift would have just been an ultimate thing for me.
Yeah. But going through five C sections with five kids, I know that would have been like a lot. Like, and
Very
you was
traumatic.
under anesthesia, like you was like unconscious for the whole time, right?
No, no, they don't put you to sleep for C-sections.
Oh, they don't. Oh, okay,
No, no. So you get tugged and pulled all which way, and yeah.
you felt that pain. Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't feel pain, but you feel the pulling and the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with my last child, um, I did have to have a hernia repaired. So I had two teams come in. The first team took her out, and then the second team had to put me to sleep to repair my hernia,
Yeah,
all in the same surgery. So it was pretty big. I stapled from top to bottom, because they had to cut me open long way. Like, yeah,
yeah. Cut you in half.
basically. So I've actually had my stomach stapled twice.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You've been
So
through a lot.
I have, and I still want one more kid. I'll do it all again because they're worth it.
What? A boy or a girl?
I don't care whatever God thinks that I should have.
Okay.
I mean, they're both beautiful, so
Why?
I don't
Why?
care.
Why six?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It could just be my clock talking to me. Like
Mhm.
this might be the last chance I get to have one more baby. Like, and I believe that I should be able to gift that to my husband. And I want to be a wife again, so I would like the opportunity to give him a child. So,
Okay.
yeah, it just makes it feel complete to me.
Yeah. I was about to ask you something. I just keep on forgetting for some apparent reason. All right. So next question. I'm just gonna go ahead. It'll come to me. What is one thing you would do if success was guaranteed?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. I would just live.
Okay.
I mean, I don't stress. I don't, I give everything to God. I just, things that you can't control, you just gotta let go.
Hmm.
I would just live more. I would savor every moment. Living in the moment has,
Yeah.
been a thing. Like, put the phones down and just enjoy the moment right then. So I would just live more. And I mean, life wouldn't be so scheduled. We would just literally go with the flow every day,
Yeah.
wherever it takes us. That would be a dream.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So the next question. Um. What are Let me see. Am I reading this right? What are the habits that you have developed, both good and bad? If that makes sense.
Um, Bad habits. I am controlling. Um, I am controlling, but I am working on that. I just when I don't trust or feel comfortable, I naturally take the lead for my own sanity.
Yeah. Can you give me an
Um,
example?
well, the only example I really have is my children's father because I was with him for so long. Um,
Yeah.
he let us down a lot, you know. I relied on him to lead the household and, handle things. And he would constantly let us down. So I stopped depending on him. And I had to do, what was in my instinct to do. So I just became
Yeah.
controlling. Um, yeah, but it's bad, but I'm working on it. I'm
Okay.
sure when the next one comes,
Hmm.
I don't carry baggage, so wide open, everything's new for me. Good
Is
habits,
the house under your name or his name?
it's mine.
It's yours.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I got it in the divorce, so it's mine. Um,
You happy about
good.
that?
Well, he's not gonna fight me on anything. Like I said, it was a
Mhm.
mutual split, so it's
Yeah.
only logical. I have the kids. I'm raising the kids. Just give me the house. I don't want
Yeah.
anything else from you. I'll handle it. Um, but good habits is just my energy. I bring the energy. I do, and I love it. Um, you can't break this, no matter how hard you try. I'm always gonna just have positive energy.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. Being positive and not negative.
Yeah, yeah.
But you tell
I
me you
love that
never
about
stressed out.
myself. In the past, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I
Oh,
like you
definitely.
you you have
Yeah,
in the past.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
Can't say
Definitely.
at all. Like,
No, I don't anymore. Like,
mm,
I absolutely do not stress. Not one
yeah,
single bit. I will meditate and I will walk away and it is what it is. And that makes me happier. Like, and I literally, I mean, I can sit there and write down so many testimonies. Just let go and let God. I never believed that until it happened to me.
okay, all right. What is what is a single what is a single habit that would um I don't know how to say this that would improve your life? Yeah, what is a single habit that would improve your life?
Um, if I could quit smoking,
You smoke?
I do. I do.
Okay.
I do.
So like,
And
what we
it's not
talking
that I
like?
can't quit. I just don't
Okay.
want to quit.
Yeah, like so, what do you smoke? Like, what we talking?
Oh, just cigarettes.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
Just cigarettes. Okay,
just
all
cigarettes.
right.
Yeah, like it's nothing.
Just cigarettes. It's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay,
I
my
know they're
love.
not good for me.
Give me
Yeah.
all these side effects, sicknesses. Yeah, we're good. Yeah,
I gotta do better. And
yeah, you really
I
do.
have I've been smoking since I was a kid. I would
How
quit
old?
for a couple years. I had my like first cigarette when I was like 11, you know.
That's crazy.
Um, I
That's
know,
crazy.
I know. Had no clue what I was doing, but like I said, I mean, I'll quit for a couple years, and then I'll just start again for a couple of years, and then I'll quit again for a couple. And I think it's boredom sometimes.
It's
I know the
giving
last,
toxic too.
huh?
It's giving toxic.
You think so?
Yeah, like when you go back to something and then you take a break and you go back to
Hmm.
something and then it's something bad because cigarettes is just bad.
I agree. I do agree. And I can agree with the toxic part. So the last time
Yeah.
I started, I did it on purpose to piss somebody off.
Okay.
And yeah, so there's no good excuse for it.
Yeah. How did that make you feel? Like, did you feel like good
Oh, I
about
didn't,
yourself?
no, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. Yeah. And I mean, I know me. I'll quit. Like I quit when I had to get a tooth pulled because they said when you smoke and it'll cause that little air thing, and so that caused me to quit. And then of course every time I got pregnant, I have my reasons.
Hmm.
Um, but then it's like I'll start again when just random. It's just really random. No good
Yeah.
reasons.
Okay.
But I can like literally go
Um.
days without one and be fine, but then I'll still go ahead and, have one later.
So when's the
Like,
last time you picked up a cigarette?
oh, right before we got on.
Okay. All right. Um. Okay. And what was the reason behind you doing that?
Going having a cigarette before we got on.
Yeah.
Just
Like, what was the
because
reason that
it's
you?
kind of there's no reason. I was just ready
Hmm.
for one, so I went outside and had one. And then I didn't know how long we were gonna be on, so I was like, well, let me just go sneak this in real quick. And then
Yeah.
no reason at all.
Okay.
Like I don't
Can I ask like
sit there and like, oh, I'm
what
craving a cigarette. I don't do that. I just
what what inspired you to like use cigarettes like even at a young age of 11?
at 11 I was being dumb and being a follower because I had a
Okay.
friend who was, you know, stealing her mom's cigarettes, and she would be like, "Come on, let's go get them." And we would go sit on this hill, and we weren't really smoking, and we didn't know how. We were just blowing the smoke out. So technically, it didn't really count. It was just stupid kid stuff. Um,
Yeah.
I didn't. I think it was Black and Milds that I went to first. So I would smoke Black and Milds. And I was probably like 16 when that happened. I know my
Yeah.
internet is acting stupid. It just told me to. I'm gonna try to change it while we're on and see. Uh,
Okay.
apparently the power went out
I don't know
here,
if you're
so
okay.
it's not gonna do it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. We're just gonna have to
Can
go
you hear
with
me?
it. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. what was I gonna say? Damn it. Oh, yeah. You're not like old like for I don't know. You say you don't watch TV, so I can't give you this TV show a reference. So that's not gonna work. So let me just
Try
are
me.
you
Let's
still
see.
friends? All right. It's a show called the Boondocks.
Oh, God, I hate that
You
show.
you seen it?
I know of it because it
Okay.
used to come on late at night,
Yeah.
and I can't stand that show. The way the kids
Yes.
talk,
Mm-hmm.
it's just, ugh.
There was one episode where like one of the characters had this friend at school, and they basically like would go on like joyrides and like just smoke with cigarettes, and
Hmm.
like that's why I wanted to ask you: are you still friends with that person that you
No,
smoked with? Okay.
no. Mm-mm. I
Hmm.
haven't seen her since we were kids. Yeah.
I
I
see.
don't I don't influence, this the whole thing I'm doing, it's like a me choice, it's not because somebody else is doing it or when I get around certain people, nothing like that. It's just what I do. I like to have my
Yeah.
coffee in the morning and I like to have a cigarette with my coffee. Um, if I'm working from home, I'll take my break and have a cigarette or it just it's kind of like a hand in hand thing. And to be honest with you, I think cigarettes replace food for me. So it could
Okay.
just be where you switch one habit for another. I think I can
Because
honestly own that.
I thought like when you smoke you get the munchies.
No, that's weed.
That's weed. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Not with cigarettes.
I'm sorry. I didn't know there was a difference.
Oh, I'm so
I don't
proud of
smoke.
you. That means you don't, yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Good for
Okay.
you. That's really
Yeah.
good.
So I have a clean bill of health. Um. Yeah. So
But if I didn't tell you I smoked, you would never know.
no, I would. I would
I
not.
know. That is the point. Because I still
Mm-hmm.
take care of myself, but it is still a bad habit. So I won't, discredit that.
Now, am I the only one that you've told this to, or you told like other people that you smoke?
Oh, I don't feel like it's a thing to talk about.
Okay.
I I don't like I wouldn't smoke around someone if I knew they didn't smoke. I think that's rude.
Yeah.
So I know how to excuse myself or wait. It's not something I have
Mm-hmm.
to have at that moment. It can wait until I'm by myself or whatever. Um,
Yeah.
but I do not, my kids don't know. I've never let them see it. So it's just something that I do by myself.
Let me ask you this question because um I have a event that recently passed. Basically there was this girl that I was talking to and I was potentially gonna take out on a date, but she ended up canceling, and her reason for canceling was that she wanted wanted a guy that also smokes too. That was
Okay.
her reason. Do you feel like that was reasonable?
I think that was her insecurities.
Okay.
She may have felt like she couldn't be herself with you because she smoked. But with
Yeah.
somebody else that smoked, then it would be okay and she wouldn't have to change who she was or what she wanted to do.
Hmm.
She she didn't know how to just respect you, so she chose that lame excuse.
Yeah.
She could have
Because
just
I don't have a problem. Like I never said that. Like
I mean,
I
as
don't
long
like
as she brushes her teeth, you wouldn't even know. So
yeah,
she could have just kept the comment. She didn't even have to tell you she smoked,
yeah,
unless she smoked a lot. And maybe
yeah.
she had that ashtray vibe. So
Hmm.
just count that as a blessing on your side. You just dodged one. Yeah.
Okay.
But
All
that's
right.
a stupid excuse. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No offense, girl, but yeah.
I doubt she's watching this. Like
You
seriously.
never know.
Hmm.
But yeah, I
Who knows?
wouldn't I don't have a preference. If a guy smokes or not. I just do not allow it around my kids. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Um. Next question. When was the last time you felt scared or uncomfortable, and what did you do?
Scared or uncomfortable. Um ah,
What's going on with your crochet hair? Is it bothering you or something? Like
no,
that you keep on
no.
like flickering it? You keep on whipping
Am I
it
bothering you by
back
flickering
and
it?
forth?
Is it
Seriously.
driving you nuts?
Are you Willow Smith? Man, you just whipping your hair back
I
and
have
forth?
to, yeah, I have to get my white girl. No,
Your white girl. What?
I didn't say that, but y'all
Yes,
know
you
what I
did.
mean. So
Lord.
anyway,
Say that, okay?
so I was in a
Anyways.
situation. I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm ready. I
Okay.
was
All
in
right.
a situation
Don't fight me. Okay.
where I had to pretty much escape from my life.
Okay.
Um, it was one of those where I had to plot and make certain moves to avoid getting hurt
Yeah.
physically. Um,
Hmm.
and this was a couple months ago. Um, yeah, I ran. Um, it,
Wait,
all
was this
right,
like a
all right, all
relationship
right, all right.
that went bad?
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Okay.
met a guy, everything was fine until he had
Where
me
did you
on
meet
his
him?
own online.
Okay.
But anyway, so
I don't know why you
we had
felt scared to say that.
because it's so typical, like you meet weirdos. So anyway, we met
Yeah.
online. And he was coming and visiting me. Everything was fine. Every time he came, it was great.
Hmm.
And I saw potential, saw a future, things like that. So the time came where I was able to take my kids to my dad, um, and I was able to be with him alone. So I
Yeah.
went to visit him, and it was the complete opposite of what it was when he would come see me. Um, so I just kind of had to tread lightly until my dad found me an escape plan and, had to buy me a ticket to get out of there real quick. And so I couldn't tell him, I just had to like literally grab my stuff and run out to get away. Or
Okay.
he would have hurt me.
Yeah. So are we talking like 50 Shades of Grey? Or like what setting was
It was
this? What
it was more of he was a psychopath.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
And being I've been raped before. So when you get into that mode, you kind of know how to take certain things. You can't fight everything or things will end up worse. Um,
Yeah.
So just to avoid getting hurt, I had to deal with certain things until I could get out. Um, and when the time came, it was like I had to wait till he went to the bathroom, and I had already been putting all my stuff together to where I could just grab my bag and run out the door.
Just the
I just left.
yeah.
Um, yeah. And luckily he's in another state, so I don't have to worry about him popping up on me. Then again, you never know. Um,
Yeah.
and even after I escaped, he still wouldn't take everything. Like he still wouldn't accept that we were done, kind of thing.
Hmm.
And that was the craziest experience of my life.
Can I ask you a question? Because you mentioned physical abuse. Did he ever like try to like pull a weapon on you?
No. So I am very tiny. I'm 5'3", and he's a bigger guy.
Yeah.
So very dominant. Um, so he would have just held me down. Um,
Gotcha.
yeah, being in that situation before, like it just all felt so familiar. So you go into survivor mode. Unfortunately, that even exists, but you do what you got to do so you can get out.
I'm sorry that happened to
Um,
you.
yeah, I mean, it's all learning. It's an experience. Um, we all have a part in it. I won't completely blame him, but that part of it, I will blame him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
But
sucks.
when you say that you don't blame him, like which
Like we
part that you
moved
don't blame?
really fast. We didn't take the time to really get to know each other before, the interactions.
Hmm.
There should have been more time just getting to know each other.
Yeah.
So everything just moved way too fast. And I think at that point, when I did meet him, um, I wasn't ready to start dating just yet. So it all just moved really fast.
What attracted you to him?
Um, a lot of false prophet I learned. He constantly preached things and quoted the Bible to me, and he made it feel safe. Um, but when I figured it out, it was all fake.
It was all lies.
It was all just bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he just, definitely taught me things to look for, red flags in other people. So
Okay.
at least I got something
Um.
out of it.
Yeah. I did want to mention to the audience that me and Sunny was on this IG speed dating thing led by his damn name
Dapper.
yeah, Dapper something um yeah basically I was one of the contestants like in that speed dating live thing, IG live, and uh why can't I talk? Sunny was the woman of choice. All right, and she went with this other guy. Um,
You gonna talk
and
about that?
how that turn out? Like, are you
Oh
still
my
talking about this
gosh.
guy?
Are we supposed to be talking about this?
Yo,
No,
it's
no,
a
no,
no
no, no, no.
filter. Yo, it's a free space. Like,
Oh, all right. So I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. Um, so we did. I ended up picking him.
yeah,
And we spent the whole weekend getting to know each other. Lots of conversations. Um, it didn't work out, unfortunately.
mhm,
So I'm an empath. All right.
yeah,
And this guy is great. He's a great guy. He's just been through a lot and he hasn't seeked any help. And I managed to absorb all of his energy through the weekend. So come that Monday, I could not stop crying.
Okay.
And it wasn't because of me. Um, he had drained me so bad. And I just felt sorry for him. And he hadn't begun the first stage of healing. He had lost his wife, three other family members, all in the same year. And he was really dealing with that on top of the kids. And he just had so much built up. And I can't, I can't hold that capacity of emotion. It was just too much. So I just had to tell him, hey, listen, my friends are noticing my energy is just wrong, and you're the only thing that has been different in my life. So I can't, but if you address these things and start the healing process, I'm here if you need a friend,
Mm-hmm.
but as far as a relationship, it's just not a good time for
I'm not gonna
him.
work out.
Yeah, yeah. I felt bad for him,
Okay.
but he's gonna make somebody a great husband because he knew all the things to say. Like, he knew how to be a husband, but he really needed to just take care of himself a little more.
Yeah.
So, so I'll be back on the dating thing
Okay.
January 10th.
Mm-hmm. And
We'll
if you don't
see what
mind, like, do
happens.
you want what?
I said we'll see what happens. I did not say
Oh,
6'7", I
okay.
promise.
I mean, those are the movements, like 4 6. Seriously.
Oh.
Do you mind sharing, like, why I wasn't a good pick to our audience?
Because PJ's young.
Okay.
PJ's too young for me.
I have an older complexion, but
Oh,
I don't know about.
stop. If
I
you were
really
just
do. Like,
even 5 more years,
hmm.
and I totally would have picked you. I think you're
Okay.
great. I think you're funny. I let my son watch your TikToks. And then to find out that you're an educator, I mean, you have so many great qualities. You need to live life a little more because I don't want to feel like I robbed you of your life, of your youth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's really the only reason.
Okay. Because I recall that I wasn't up to date with my music as well, right?
What do you mean?
You said during the IG speed dating, you said that I wouldn't have the same taste like in music that aligns with your taste.
Well, that's probably one of the things. So because my children's father is 15 years older than me, there's a
Hmm.
age gap. And that is something that I learned, that generational gap is huge. So there were so many things we didn't see eye to eye on or we didn't like. We had no mutual interest. And it's just simply because of that generation gap.
Yeah.
So I don't care for any of this generation music. I hate
Okay.
it.
All right.
I am stuck in the 90s and I am not budging. Now, there are a lot of old souls out here, younger people who are, into that, which is great. Um, but generation is generation. I mean, you won't feel it
Yeah.
the same way I do. It won't mean the same thing to you. It won't be one of those things we can look at each other when a song comes on and we know why, because I'm in a whole different, generation. The times are just different.
Yeah.
But that's not the only reason. I would never let something that small be a reason to keep me from, you know, finding my soulmate.
Okay. So you're gonna say that you didn't say that?
No, I'm not saying I didn't say it, but
Yeah.
It sounds like something I would say.
Mm.
Um, you can like the music. I expect you
Yeah.
to, 'cause it's great, but it
Hmm.
doesn't mean the same thing to you as it does to me.
Yeah. Like it has like a different meaning, like to everybody.
Definitely, definitely. Like music was just, it was just different. It was received different back then. I mean, I don't know how it is this generation because I don't listen to the radio. I don't listen to none of that stuff. So
Yeah.
that's why I struggle with TikTok. I can't get with it. I tried. And
Mm.
I promise you I tried, but I just couldn't. Like everything I was watching and I'm like, this looks so stupid. Why are they doing that? Like I
Yeah.
just I couldn't get with it. I'm
Okay.
so stuck in my way. That's my stubborn side.
Yeah. But you could easily get with those two numbers.
I only did that for you. And if I wouldn't have
But
done
I
it,
don't remember asking you to do that.
if I would not have done that at that moment, I would have felt like
Hmm.
I cheated my kids. They would be so
Okay.
proud of me.
So they told you to do that.
No, but they came to mind when I did it. They are who I thought of because they do
Yeah.
it. My 5-year-old
Yeah.
does it. Oh, it's funny. It's
I
funny.
know I'm gonna hear a bundle of kids next week. Like I'm saying that.
Yeah, you will.
So, I'll be
It's
ready.
never gonna fade out. I don't think it'll ever fade.
No, never.
We've been doing it. We just didn't say 6, 7. We're like, that's all it
Yeah.
means.
Hmm. It means nothing.
It means absolutely nothing. Yeah.
Seriously. Were you at that area where they were saying 21?
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't
Okay.
remember that.
Yeah,
What
maybe
is it?
you skip past that.
I don't do, you don't understand. I'm not like online like that and I'm not into these fads and hip. I'm me. Like I just
Yeah.
do me.
Hmm.
I don't follow the crowds and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm just not. I don't know. Am I
Yeah.
weird?
No, I would not call you
Um,
boring. I would not
okay.
call you weird. Like I would call you just being you. Just being you.
Yeah, yeah, I'm just me. Like I still listen to the same song on repeat over and over again.
What song is
And
that?
it's okay, so right now it's this Rihanna song. And I learned that AI redid the song because it's not even really her singing the song. It's Sia and Damian Marley. Am I saying his name right? Damian
I don't know who
Marley.
those people are.
You know who Bob Marley is, right?
Yeah, I know her Bob Marley.
Okay. Well, his son or grandson, he one of them.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful song. Oh, it's so beautiful. But it's
Yeah.
inspirational and it's just I love it. So I listen to that on repeat. Like it starts my
What's it
day.
called?
Do you want to hear it?
Not no copyright. No
Okay, okay.
copy.
But it's
No.
an AI song. It's not even really her.
No,
Okay,
no, no,
okay,
no, no, no.
okay,
We're
okay.
not
Well,
gonna we're not gonna
let
do
me just
this. Okay.
let me just get the name of the song for you.
Yes, that's fine enough.
It might just start playing. Okay.
You might
It's
want to
called
close your volume.
it's called As You Are,
As you are.
and it's Damian Marley and Rihanna.
Okay. I will take that into consideration for later.
I'll just send you the link.
All right. You do that.
Love that song. I love it. It's beautiful.
All right. So next question. What risks should you be taking that seem too daunting right now?
None.
None
Mm.
at all. Like nothing you could think of.
Nothing I can think of. I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding the question.
Yeah, like it's a little confusing. That's what it says. It says what risks should you be taking that seem too daunting right now? I have no idea.
No.
So I'm just gonna skip that question. So what are the areas where you need to focus on personal growth?
Um, Regaining my independence.
Okay.
Being a single mom, but also being a provider again.
Hmm.
Because I stepped out of that role for so many years. So being a provider, learning how to prioritize my life so that my career doesn't take over my kids. But then
Yeah.
at the same time, I still need to have a career.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Do you feel trapped?
no, not
Because
at
you said
all.
regaining your independence. So like when somebody says that,
Regaining.
yeah, regaining. Someone when somebody says that, that's somebody
I
that feels
was
trapped.
trapped. I was.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
exactly how I felt when my
Hmm.
children's father was still here. I felt stuck. I felt like I kept coming here and I couldn't go any higher than that. That's how I felt for
Hmm.
years. Um, I gave up my career because he didn't want to raise my daughter. He knew she was going to be born with special needs and he
Yeah.
wanted me to abort her. So I chose her, and that was the moment he was no longer my priority.
So it was a doc. Oh, wait, was it just him, or was it also like the doctors that wanted you to abort?
Well, the doctors recommended it,
Hmm.
but he agreed.
Yeah.
And
He
I
agreed with
couldn't
that.
understand why you would ever do that. God is the only one that gets to make the final call.
Yeah.
So he gave up on her um, while I was pregnant. And he only saw her one time when she was in the NICU. She was there for 5 months. So when he chose to give up on her, I gave up on him.
Yeah.
Um, and that is when my focus became my kids. It was heavy. When they had nobody else, I had to be there. I didn't expect him to give up on his kid. So, I've, I felt stuck for years because I knew anything I decided to do, it had to involve them because he had already given up.
Yeah.
And now, I've
You're
got
the
my
only person
freedom.
left.
I'm it.
Yeah.
I don't have family, to help me with my kids. It's just me. And it took me a lot of years to get to a point in my life to where, okay, I'm good with that. You know what? Come on. Wherever I go, they go. That's just how it is. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
My kids are fun. So it is what it is. But I don't feel stuck anymore. Now
Okay.
I just gotta put my feet back in there and get a job and, you know, just get my independence again.
Okay.
I had
Can I ask you, what did you go to school for?
I've never gone to school other than high
You
school.
did?
I just
Okay. So
graduated
okay.
high school.
Okay.
I should have gone to college. I graduated when I was 16 from high school.
Wait. Can you say you just graduated high school? Like, yeah.
No, no, no. I graduated when I was
That's what you said.
16.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I didn't go to any secondary school. Like I just graduated high school and that was it. But I
Yeah.
should have gone to college. I should have right out of high school, but I didn't.
What do you want to be when
Um,
you grow up?
when I was younger, I used to want to be a lawyer.
A lawyer. Okay.
I love to argue.
Yeah, I see that.
So bad. That's so bad.
This whole
But
clip, whole podcast
that
episode.
was when I was younger. I don't do that
Okay.
anymore.
No,
But when
you
I
sure
was
don't.
younger, it was tough. Yeah. But that was a bad thing. I know that now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So if you had the chance like to go back to like would you like ever like have the chance like to go back to school to be a lawyer, or you think it's too late?
I don't think it's too late. I'm actually on a new career path, so I have been working toward my goal of independence. I
Okay.
have gotten a job, and I am going to make a career out of it. So I
What is
will
it?
be, I, right now I'm a tax preparer. Um, I'm going to go into accounting, um, so that I can maximize that position. And that requires me to go to school. So I
Yeah.
will be looking to enroll in the fall.
Okay. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Who? Wait. Do you have the whole like kids situation handled when you go like in the fall?
So, you can do school online. It's no big deal.
Okay. All right.
Mhm. And I have a really great boss who is very understanding. So he works with my school schedule with my kids. So he
Okay.
only, yeah. So I've been blessed with that. Um, just getting back out there and getting life to a normal place.
Yeah, but like even though like it's gonna be like online classes, you're still gonna have to give all your focus on those classes, like with all the assignments,
Mm-hmm.
and your kids are gonna like be like a factor like in that focus, like a
Mm-mm.
half and half. No.
Mm-mm. So right now I'm just a tax preparer. That means I only work during the season.
Hmm.
So after April 15th, I will be selling insurance, like life insurance, car insurance, things like that. And that is at my own pace, my own schedule, so I can work that around school. And I'll still have the kids in school, so I'll have my mornings to myself to, do school. Um, and of course, it's during the time when they're at school, same, semester kind of thing. So it's it all works itself out. Um, but it'll allow me
Okay.
to work on my own schedule. I can make my own schedule for everything.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I just want to make sure that like, cause like with these assignments, like they usually take like the whole day, like
like
to
right
to
now,
finish.
I've been on here with you for 2 hours. Have you heard
Yeah.
my kids come in here?
No.
Nope.
Have you checked on them to make sure that they're not dead or
I have a
anything?
camera. I have a camera.
Okay. Okay. When's the last time you checked that camera?
Not within the last 2 hours, but when I left them, I sat them down for dinner, and
Yeah.
usually after dinner they go shower and get ready for bed. So they're pretty independent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you guys because you said that you guys didn't eat dinner together before, so you guys like eat dinner together again?
We always did. He would just never join
Hmm.
us. Um, but yeah, we pray together, and then we sit down together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Okay. All right. So look, last question, because you mentioned that you have a lot of cameras around
Hmm.
your household. So what fears or insecurities are holding you back?
I don't have the name.
You don't
I
have any.
actually, I actually have two really big Great Pyrenees dogs that protect my kids.
Okay.
So I live in a community where I was just gone for a whole week, right?
Where did you go?
I went to my dad's for Thanksgiving. We were
Oh, okay.
gone for the whole week in a whole
Yeah.
nother state.
Yeah.
All of my packages were on my porch from the mail. They were still there when I got. So I'm not in
Okay.
an unsafe neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, everybody pretty much knows everybody, so you don't have somebody porch pirates and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Even though I have a camera on my porch,
Mm-hmm.
for my front of my house,
Not too
but
much people.
just where necessary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
You
but
say that.
I just where necessary. I have to make sure everything's safe.
I don't live with you, so I don't know
I
where these
feel
cameras are
like
located.
I feel like if somebody broke into my house and stole something, it's just a thing. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't hurt me. Um, Things can be replaced. And then I have homeowners insurance, so I'll just file a claim. It's no big deal. Um, I just I'm not materialistic at all. You know,
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't keep
But
unnecessary things.
it might not hurt you, but if it's something that belongs to your kids, they're gonna be sad about it.
Well, I teach them the same way I am, and we don't
Hmm.
have unnecessary things.
Hmm.
We just don't. We live very simple. You know, they have what they need. And if there's something like if we were gone, they would bring with them something that meant that much to them that, you know, they wouldn't want it sold. They brought it with us. So there was nothing here that they could have taken and it would have traumatized anybody.
Yeah.
Um, we live a simple life.
Okay. Um, Let me ask you this question of the day. Let me see. What? Let me see, because I think I asked you that question already. I said why six.
Hmm.
Last question. Yeah, I wanted to ask, like, did you have a conversation with the father of your kids before you had kids with him?
What kind of conversation?
Like the
About
conversation
kids?
that about like having kids together
All right, so he actually has a son before me with a previous
previously.
relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, when he and I got together,
Okay.
we had both agreed that we did not want kids and we did not want to get married. Those were just two things that we were both okay with. So in 2009, I found out that I had cervical cancer.
Oh,
And the doctors said to me, if you ever wanted to be a mom, it's got to be now, before we
yeah.
start moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
So we left the doctor's office that day, and he looked at me and said, "You know what? We got to at least try." Um, First try, got my daughter. Um, and here's God again. My daughter healed me. 6 months later, I was pregnant with my son, and it's just been rolling ever since. Um, it was his idea to continue having more kids because he wanted them to have a friend, he said. So my
Okay.
daughter needed a friend, so that's where that one came in. Um, and then, of course, every time a kid came, there was a conversation had. So it wasn't, you know, all me or all him. You know, we both knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I do take some blame in the kid making thing. It was fun. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, they weren't surprises. Each one was planned and conceived when we planned each one. So
But
yeah.
you mentioned before that it was his idea to keep on continuing.
Hmm.
So you didn't have no role in this.
I did because I laid there and allowed it to happen. I could have said no.
Yeah.
Um, However,
But you didn't.
I believe that a woman should be submissive to their husband. So if my husband is providing and taking care of the home, and he says to me, "Babe, I want another kid," then as his wife, I'm to give him another kid.
Okay.
Um, as long as he's doing what he's supposed to be doing as my husband.
Yeah.
So I never denied him.
Mm. Okay. And are you somebody that believes in the whole like 50-50?
I do, and I think that it applies to everyone different. It really depends on your living situation. So for example, with me, 5 kids, um, it's kind of hard for us to do 50-50.
Yeah.
So in that situation, my 50 is the kids, his 50 is going to work because I took care of the house. I cooked every day. I was I was a stay-at-home mom full time.
Mhm.
There wasn't a time where I got to clock out and he took over. It
Yeah.
was me from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed. So that was me giving my 50%. He never had to worry about the house. Everything was taken care of.
Yeah.
Um, so it just depends on your situation. If you're two people and you don't have kids and you're both able bodies, then you should both be working.
Okay.
And you should both be putting in together. So that would be the 50-50 on that.
Now, would it be a problem if he decided to like cook and clean on his own?
No, absolutely not. Like I said in the beginning, with my older 2 kids, he was actually the stay-at-home dad, and I
Yeah.
worked. So I
Yeah.
paid all the bills. I put the food on the table. I took care of everything. He brought no money in. His 50% was taking care of the home. And that was just how we agreed it. It's what made sense for our situation. I was a salaried manager. It just made sense.
Yeah.
So, when the roles switched, then I took care of the house and he went to work. So, you know, it's hard on one income. It really is. This is the world we live in. Um, but I do believe that a man should try harder, work more, want to take care of his family. Um, he shouldn't want his woman to go out, work, and come home and take care of the kids. Like, that's just not fair. And a lot of men will bite my head off for saying that. They'll
Yeah.
swear up and down that they do their part with the kids, but realistically, moms just do more because that's just who we are. It, it's it's it just comes with human nature. Like my my children's father is not going to bathe my daughters. It just it's it doesn't work that way. He'll bathe my son because they're both
Mhm.
men, but he's not going to bathe my daughters. So people just got to wake up.
I
Reality
mean,
is what it is.
wouldn't that be like a gender thing that the mother like bathes the daughters and the dad bathes the sons?
Moms bathe the sons too, though. It's just,
Okay.
it's a nurturing thing. It's just women are nurturers. That's what we do. Men, they are able, but they're just not us. And when you become a mom, you accept that. It's something that comes out of us naturally. I'm expected to care for the kids. That is my job. And women are not going to want to hear that. It is. It's my job to take care of the kids.
Yeah.
Men provide something completely different. But when it comes to nurturing, that is a mother's job. So that is what comes first. And that's 90% of the day. And I mean,
Okay.
when I had kids, I knew that. So my brain turned on to that. I turned into that mom. That's what I do.
Mhm.
And I feel like a failure if I don't give them that.
Got
So
you. Got you.
it's a mature conversation, but people don't like to have it.
No,
Like
they
I
really don't.
I don't feel like if a man said to me, go in there and do your job, I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, sir. Because I know it's my job. It is what it is. I know we're not living in the 1950s, but times were simpler then because
So
people
you
knew
like
their
it?
place.
You like
I
it when somebody
do.
tells you something like, or tells you what to do?
I absolutely do.
Okay.
I do.
Like, is this something like that you grew up like in your own household that inspires you to like do that, or is this something that just came like naturally? I mean, no, came by surprise.
I figured out life on my own. My mom wasn't there. She worked 4+ jobs. She was gone from morning to night. There were days where I didn't even see her. I
Yeah,
had no role model whatsoever. So when I became a wife, I just figured it out. And I still
yeah,
haven't quite figured it out. I'm not perfect, but I'm learning. Every day is something new.
gotcha. So you say you don't talk to the kids on your mother's side. Do you talk to your mother?
No,
Okay, is there any reason why?
same reason. They
Same
just
reason.
they choose to be in that depression. It's like a depression for me. It's a cycle that they just continue to repeat this cycle, and it's like they never step out and want to grow. They just keep boxing themselves in. I just can't. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
And my
you got
mother and
that
I
much.
never had a relationship. Like we've never really been close. We've
Hmm.
tried, but it just isn't there. Um, but like I said, I love her because she's my mom. She gave me life, but just gotta love her from afar, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
from a far distance,
very, hmm very
very
far.
far. Yeah, far, far away. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. So look, I've stolen 2 hours and a half of your time. So the outro. Okay, so if you have
Oh
any
boy.
closure or a message to our audience about the topic that we just had a conversation about, and some shout outs and like what's currently going on.
So I don't know what the topic was other than 6, 7. No, it's episode 67. I'm never gonna
You're
forget that.
funny. You're
Um,
funny. Funny.
if you take away anything at all from everything I've said, just be you. Nobody can be a better version of you than you. And love yourself. Because if you don't, who will?
Yeah,
That's it. Live life.
that's you. Do you have anything going on currently going on?
Um, oh my goodness.
Anything upcoming in
Other
the future?
than other than Sunny Sharice Day finally getting published,
Mhm.
not even on purpose,
Wait, when you
but
say
she's
publish, you mean like you have your own
I'm in
book?
a magazine.
Okay.
I made it into a magazine and I love it. Body positivity. I am naked in a magazine.
And you're getting like good numbers, right? Because I don't think that many people read magazines anymore.
Well, it's online too, so you can download it. You don't have
Hmm.
to get a physical copy.
Yeah,
Um, so if you follow me on Instagram, it's on there. Link is on there. You can download it, and it's a whole bunch of beautiful ladies in there. I'm the spotlight model, so I get the whole spread. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. Just being recognized for something other than my breast. Um, know that there's more to people than just a pretty face, you know. Everybody has a book.
yeah.
Just open it, you know. But that's it. I'm just
Okay.
me.
All right. Wait, this magazine, because you did mention your nude model, so like, in this magazine, are you wearing clothes? Like, what's going on?
I rarely ever wear clothes,
Okay.
but I'm working on that. So that's coming up too. I'm gonna start doing some more shoots, um, some fashion shoots.
So the magazine, you're not
Actually,
wearing anything
I'm covered a little, you know, like a little
in the
shawl
magazine.
or something.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
make sure
not
you're
gonna
decent.
you're not gonna see my nipples or nothing like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is
Nobody
a
wants to.
body positivity shoot. That's the
Okay.
magazine. So the topic is about, loving the skin you're in. So
Being that you're a nude model, because I was gonna ask you this too. Yeah. Are you somebody that also like goes like to like the nude like beaches?
I've never been to a nude beach. And I
Okay.
don't
But
even know if I'd want to.
okay.
People turn things sexual so quick, and it just takes away from the entire thing for me. It should not be sexualized the way it is. I get it, but
Yeah.
sometimes we just got to be a little more mature about it and just see the art in it. Because that's what it is for me. It's art.
Yeah. A lot of people would not be on the same page.
Right, I know. And
Yeah.
sex is what sells. So I'm so sure 90% of my followers are just looking at, my body for that
Yeah.
reason. And that's fine. To each their own. But as long as you hear the message, that's what matters to me. So
Do you feel like there's like a portion of females, or is it? Do you think it's probably like mostly like just guys as your followers?
unfortunately, I have female followers who ask me for pics of my tits all the time.
Okay.
So
Are these
I
straight
try to
or are
speak.
these?
I am
Are these
so straight. I am
no, no, not
completely
you.
straight.
Are these straight females asking you, or gay ones?
Oh, they're bisexual,
Bisexual. Okay.
definitely. Yeah. Um, but they're beautiful women, and I try to speak life into them instead
Yeah.
of, oh yeah, titties. No, they love you, and like you're beautiful too, Like let's turn this around. It's so negative on the internet. Everybody's selling themselves, so naturally they're thinking I'm selling myself. So my inbox is full of people wanting to hook up and meet up, and they're asking me my menu and things like that. I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh. I thought I understand because so many people do it, but I'm not that girl. I'm not her. I'm sorry.
So when they ask you, like, what's your response like towards them?
Oh, I'm super polite. I'm not ever going to be rude. I'm not going to judge anybody for, how they go about their day. But I just tell them, hey, I'm not for sale, babe. I'm sorry. I'm just the model and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has there any been like a moment like where like they cursed you out or something, or like they were like
Oh
hatred
no.
towards you? No.
No, no, none of that.
You do get a lot of weirdos.
They'll beg for a little while. They'll please come on, let me call, please. I was like,
Yeah.
babe, I'm sorry, I can't. But I appreciate you for following me. I really do. And
Okay.
yeah, I just leave it at that.
All right. So I do appreciate you coming on this podcast. Uh, yeah. If you want to come back for a second episode, that would be greatly appreciated as well. What was your first impression of this podcast?
Well, I didn't know what was going to come out of your mouth because you're crazy.
How
And
am I crazy?
you would have said something silly and I can't answer. And I'm like, oh my God, I knew PJ was going to
Yeah.
embarrass me.
Yeah. You thought I
That
was
was
gonna
my first
embarrass you?
impression because I had no
Mm,
idea what we were going to talk about. So I'm like, oh my God. But I'm not nervous, so it's okay.
okay. And then if you want to come back,
You
that's
know how to
another
find
option.
me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what made you come on this podcast? Because you could have said no.
I could have said no, but you're cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm not cool enough to hang out with.
I didn't say that, but
Hmm.
hanging out, like, that would mean I'm looking for friends, and I'm not looking for friends.
Yeah.
Men and women can't be friends, but that's another topic for another day.
Yeah,
There you
another day.
go.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So like how we always say, the truth has set you free, and it's a wrap.